This wonderful curved property of the parabola actually has some real-world physical and some physics applications. Let's take a look at one that's pretty interesting. So engineers are constructing a parabolic microphone for use at sporting events. The surface of the parabolic microphone will reflect sounds to the focus of the microphone at the end of a part called the feed horn. The equation for the cross-section of the parabolic microphone dish is given by x equals 1 over 28 y squared, measured in inches. The question is, how long should the engineers make the feed horn? Well, in fact, it turns out that many things involving reflection, whether it's reflection of sound or of light, involve parabolas because of the properties that we know that parabolas have. So let's take a look at this equation, x equals 1 over 28 y squared. We can sketch a little picture of it just for fun. So it's going to have a turning point at the origin. It's going to be a happy-faced parabola but open on its side. So it looks something like this. Again, I'm not worried about drawing to scale, but this is just for us. And you might have seen, actually, microphones that have this sort of curvy shape. Or if you look at the headlights on an automobile and you look inside at the silvery part, you actually see this kind of curved thing. Because if you put something, gee whiz, all my pens are going crazy, right at the focus, which is where we're going to put this little microphone thing, then, in fact, we get some amazing sound properties. In particular, just for fun, let me just tell you what's going to happen, by the way. As the sound comes in, it hits that surface, and it bounces right to the microphone, no matter where it is. Hits, reflects, and bounces in. And that's why it's important to put the microphone there. That's why it's important to put the light source there on a headlight, because then when the light emanates, it all goes straight out, and that's why you get that beam of light. So really important. Okay, anyway, the point is, how are we going to figure out where to put that? Well, we know that location is going to be precisely P. How do we find P? Well, remember, this formula tells me that 1 over 28 is going to equal 1 over 4P. And I can now solve this for P, because if I take a cross product, I see that 4P equals 28. And so I see P equals 7. What are my units? My units are inches. And so I see that I should put this little microphone 7 units to the right of the very turning point of this particular parabolic microphone. So you can see, in fact, that the parabola and its equation actually enter into our real world when we're seeing and when we're hearing. Does the parabola come in to play when we taste things? I don't know, but I'll leave that as a challenge for you to think about. Have fun thinking about parabolas.